There we go. First cast, baby. Oh my gosh, be a good one. Oh, it's a nice bass. That is a nice bass. Oh my gosh, out here on this deep ledge. Oh, that's a good fish. Stay on there. Stay on there. Good fish. Good fish. Good fish. Yes. Yes. Finally. Oh man. Guys, I have been running all around this dang lake around the bank, throwing a spinnerbait, throwing a chatterbait around the grass. Nothing. So the only thing I could think of was that maybe they were still out deep. So came out here to this little deep spot and literally first cast with a 6-inch Divine swim bait. And we got ourselves our first fish of the afternoon. Gonna be like a 3-pounder. Oh my gosh, he hit that thing so hard. That is so awesome. Okay, I'm going to send this fish back into the lake. Cast back out there and see if there's another one. Let's go, baby. All right, big girl. We'll see you. Yes. Another one. Another one. They are stacked. They are freaking stacked right there. Heck yeah, baby. Feels like a pretty decent one. Yeah, it looks about like the last one. Don't jump. Don't jump. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that. Next cast. They are stacked. There's so much shad and all sorts of crap down there. They are loaded up on this staging little hard spot. So I was really hoping that they would be there, but I had to make sure to check my shallow stuff first. But I wish I would have started here. Dang, that's a nice one. Okay, gotta get back out there while they're biting. Fired up. See you. I mean, this spot is setting up just so perfect right now. The wind is blowing right across that hard spot. There's bait fish all over the place. There's like schools of shad, schools of crappie, literally just everywhere. And there's another one, another one. It's every freaking cast. That's a hefty one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Stay on there. Stay on there, baby. It's a good one. It's a good one. That's our biggest one. Come here. Three in a freaking row. That is a nice one. Oh my gosh. I want to sit here and talk to y'all about all these fish, but they are just absolutely fired up. What a nice fish. That's the biggest one. 3.5. We got fat belly. Big old fat belly. Amazing. 3 casts in a row. Go, get out of here. Oh, don't turn off, fish. Just keep biting. I have no idea how many are out there. I can't even really see them on the graph because they're just far out there, but they are just sitting on that ledge. I see a few suspended out in the main channel. Here, I'll show you. So this is the spot I'm fishing. You can see those little spots on the edge of that ledge. Those are bass. And they're suspended out in the channel. They're just down there, just chilling. And I am just creeping this Divine swim bait, just real slow, right on the bottom. Not doing anything crazy, just slow, steady retrieve. And we are smashing them every cast. Every cast. Oh, this is the kind of school fish you dream of, guys. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. They're all like 3-pounders. Oh. Yes. That's 4 in a row. 4 bass in a row. 4 casts. 4 3.5-pound bass. Whew. Look at that. They're like getting fired up. Look at them down there. They're just chilling. Oh my gosh. Those fish were not sitting there when I first pulled up. I couldn't see them, but now they're just like really freaking out. There he is. Just kind of sped it up a little bit. Whew, they're kind of close to the boat. I'm kind of dragging them off the spot right there coming to me. All these fish look exactly the same. They're like clones. They all do the same little slow jump right here at the boat. Come here, big guy. He liked that little pop I gave him. Yes, sir. And they are crunching it. 6 cents Divine swim bait right there. Whew. They love it. That's the 4.4 inch using a 3/8 ounce jig head. Another nice 3-pounder. That another nice fat healthy pre-spawn 3-pound largemouth. Let's go, guys. Send it back. Fire back out there. There's a bunch down there, and one of them could be like a bacon. I mean, we could catch a giant down there. You can never tell. I've caught some really big bass in this lake, but I have seen that they usually do school up together in the same size, and you'll kind of just move off the school a little bit, and that's where the big ones usually are sitting. But I don't really care so much about catching a giant at the moment, because we are getting some really quality fish to eat this swim bait. So we just took a brief break in the action to tie this guy on. I dug around in the boat for a little bit, found this A-rig. This one here looks sweet. It's got a bunch of blades on it. I got it rigged up with 5 6-inch Divine swim baits, and it looks like there are still some fish hanging out in that area. I let them sit, you know, let them just kind of rest, as they didn't bite my swim bait for like 5 or 6 casts after catching those 4 in a row, or how many I caught in a row. So maybe now they've had a nice little rest, they'll be wanting to eat that thing, and I want to see if we can catch 2 at a time on it. So let's see what happens. There we go. Little guy, tiny guy. Man, now that's different. That is not the same size fish we've been catching. I actually went back to the single swim bait, made a couple casts to the A-rig, and the fish were like following it back to the boat, and I didn't really like that. So I wanted them to stay on that little hard spot, that little ambush area. I felt like the single swim bait didn't have as much pull as the A-rig, but I'm definitely gonna throw the A-rig around some more. I just wanted to maybe milk the spot a little bit longer before I started really busting them up. Little guy. Oh, baby, there's a better one. That's another nice one. Stay on there. Stay down. Stay down. Oh, decent fish. Not a monster, but a good one. Stay on there. There we go. That's like the ones we were catching earlier. Whew. Another one. Divine swim bait in his grill. Like 2 3/4. Not exactly the 3-pounders that we were catching earlier, but that's okay. Still love the fight. Wow, that was that was very wet. Oh my gosh, these flashes are so good. I have to dry off my glasses, so we'll just let that bait sink down on the bottom while we dry the glasses off. That was insane. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun, guys. You have no idea how much fun I'm having right now. Every single cast. Oh, and they just keep showing up. We got into some smaller ones now, but that's okay. It's just so much fun being able to cast out and just catch these fish one after another. Nice one. Yes, yes, be bigger. Got some good weight to him. I don't think it's a monster. I know we're gonna get, I just have this feeling that we are going to get a really big one here at some point, oh, he's just kind of spinning. It's another littler guy. I thought he was bigger than that, to be honest, but he was just kind of spinning in the water. Jacked him. Another little guy. Get back down there. I've got some bigger swim baits. I got some big line throughs that I should probably tie on and toss through that school while they are there, because at any moment that school could dissipate and they could just, you know, go somewhere else. But it doesn't really look like it. That's going to happen with the amount of bait that's down there and just the sheer volume of fish out there. I think we're going to have some fish to cast at for a good while. Oh my gosh, there we go. They're liking it whenever I twitch it. They're liking that twitch. He's running at us. Oh, that's a good one. Golly, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yes. Look at that one, guys. Another nice long 3-pounder. They're really liking it whenever I twitch the bait. I was just kind of giving it a nice slow retrieve at first, but now they like it to just be twitched, and it's all it takes to get them to react to it and eat it. Another good one. Beautiful fish. I mean, these fish are just gorgeous. Look at the colors. Just super clean, coming out of this deep, clear water. Or clean, it's not really clear, but it is clean. Beautiful bass. See ya, amigo. All right, guys, I did it. I've got the big line through swim bait tied up. Just gonna give them a different look. You know, I've thrown that 4-inch divine swim bait through there several times now. They're still, you know, wanting to eat it, but I'm gonna give them that bigger profile. See if maybe we can target one of those bigger fish that are in that school. Or that I hope is in that school. Oh yeah, that looks super tasty. There he is. There he is. I knew he'd eat it. I knew they'd eat it. Be a bigger one. I can't tell. Oh, oh my gosh. That didn't work out at all. He's not small. Look at that, guys. Rigged up the big line through swim bait to try to catch a bigger one. And I got another one. It's just pretty much average to what we've been catching. About 2.5 pounder. But dang, that was awesome. That was an awesome bite. Heck yeah. Surely there'll be a big boy down there. There's just something about getting bit on a big bait like this. Like, as soon as you get that bite, your heart just stops. You get so excited. At least I do. I get so excited just because I know that there is always that chance that that fish could be a, you know, a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pounder. Golly. That was awesome. Okay, I'm gonna throw it back out there. Just gonna keep trying to rotate through some different baits, keep these fish fired up, keep them excited, keep them entertained, keep them on their toes. There we go. I was working it like a jig off the bottom. Back to the single swim bait. Nice one. Nice fish. I was just thinking to myself, maybe a jig would be a good option to get those fish that are sitting right on the bottom. But that right there worked pretty well. Come up here. Yes. After a few casts with that big line through and no luck, went back to the single swimmer or the single divine swim bait. And that's just been the ticket to get these fish to bite. They're loving that 4-inch profile. And that's another nice solid 3-pound fish or so. Just beautiful. The sun's starting to get kind of low, so I want to catch as many fish as I can before it gets dark. We'll see ya. Finally got another one. Golly, that took way too long to get another bite. It's been probably 30 minutes. Pretty decent one, I think. Not too bad. Not too bad. We'll boat flip that boy in here. Finally. Oh my gosh, guys, we have been in a major lull. Not sure if I just pounded through the school too much or what, but Finally got another one on the Divine swim bait. It's been about 30 minutes to our last fish. The sun is starting to go down. Really, really nice one. Love to see it. We'll see ya. All right, guys, well, I have to say that was a ton of fun. I was not really expecting to get on a bite like that. I fished around this lake for, I mean, probably 2 hours before I even found those fish. You know, the wind was blowing really hard. I thought the fish would be pulled up near the bank because the water is not super cold and it is springtime. So after going around the entire perimeter of the lake, not catching anything, I figured they'd be out deep. And sure enough, the first spot we pulled up to, they were loaded, and we caught them one after another for about an hour, I'd say, and did most of the damage with this guy right here. We've talked about it a little bit already. That is the 6 Sense Divine swim bait, and the color is Pro Shad, and I have it rigged up on a 3/8 ounce 6 Sense Divine screw lock jig head. It's my favorite little combo here as far as like single swim baiting goes. And then the rod and reel, throwing a 7-foot 1-inch medium heavy Sensory series rod. Got a Corrado MGL, and it's spooled up with 14-pound fluorocarbon line. And yeah, that pretty much caught all the fish. I caught that one nice one on the line through. Surprisingly enough, didn't catch anything on the A-rig. But you know, that's just kind of how it goes whenever you're throwing swim baits. You know, sometimes they really key in on these single swim baits, and sometimes, you know, the only way you can catch them is by throwing an A-rig. But nonetheless, had a great time. Didn't boat any absolute giants, but a bunch of quality fish. And like I said already, I had a blast. But anyways, it's getting dark. I'm going to head back to the ramp, get this boat on the trailer, and get back to the house. I hope that y'all enjoyed hanging out with me out here on the lake today. If so, do me a favor, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.